Good afternoon. Or evening. I don't know. 4 o'clock's kind of in that weird space between afternoon and evening. Today we are going to be playing just an adorable little indie game called Lakeburg Legacies. I managed to get a key for the full game from Ishtar Games, so big thank you to them. And one note on that though, even though this is the full version of the game, it's not like the complete version. It's not the version for release. This game is not out yet. However, there is a free demo available on Steam if you want to try it yourself. So I have done a little bit of gameplay with this off stream just to make sure I knew what the hell I was doing. And that was probably a good idea because it's actually more complex than you would think for a dating management sim. All right, so I'm going to start a new game. And we're just going to get rid of my old save file. That's not a problem. And I'm going to turn the tutorial off this time. I think I remember most of what I learned, so I don't think we have to have that on and have all those pop-ups happening and potentially causing things to slow down. So we'll just go with classic for game duration, which is 75 years, regular game style, and journeyman for economy and service buildings and illicit trade, which is basically like normal. All right, let's hit play. Excuse me. All right, so when you first get started in this game, you're not really working with much at all, which is kind of what you would expect from some kind of management sim. So I know we first got to work on getting someone into the lumberjack lodge so that we can start producing wood, and you start with one person. So Eve Anderson is the one that we started with, and if you click on the character you get to see all these different details about them, and just bringing up the screen you can see that wow, there's, you know, a pretty decent amount of information here. You can see what do they aspire to, what is their social ranking, occupation, what different jobs do they have potential for? You know, where could they potentially be good? So lumberjack is one of them, so that's good. And then you'll see scores for intelligence, strength, charisma, and dexterity, and then of course an overall average. It'll tell you percentages for different skills. Tells you their age, their gender, how their morale level's doing, their traits, different life statuses. So right now she doesn't have a home, that'll be taken care of soon. What their citizenship level is, their needs. Just there's so much information on these character panels. It's really cool. And then they also have a panel for relationships and inheritance as well. And we can look at that more later. So for now, let me get out of this, and we're gonna pop her into the lumberjack role. So once you assign somebody an occupation, you'll get to see a couple different things. You'll see how much wood are they going to produce in this case, and what the production time is. And you'll see under production time that there's, you know, kind of this calculation behind it on how long it's going to take. So the base time is 120 days, but she's having some of those days minused off for level of strength and level of morale. So that's pretty cool. And then down here in the corner where it says Village's Journal, you have the date and the year. It tells you when the end of game is. And then, like in most other management sims, you have the ability to either, you know, go at the normal speed or speed things up a little bit or a lot. Also the ability to pause and press play. So this is not actually moving right now, so I'm going to press play, and you'll see the days start to tick up like that, and see this go up as well. Okay. So, a couple things we need to do. One is, of course, build a house, but we need 4 wood to do that. So we're gonna let her take some time to accumulate some wood for us so we can give her a proper home. The other thing is, this is of course a dating sim. Excuse me. So we need to find her a loved one. So while she's working on that, let's go into couples. And this is our matchmaker here. We're gonna drag her into the slot and we're gonna say, okay, let's find the soulmate. Now, once you have more people available, you'll be able to actually search for suitors within the Lakeburg area itself, but there's only one person in Lakeburg right now, so we have to go to surrounding areas. All right, and then there's a lot going on here too, but essentially this matchmaker is going to show you all these potential people out there, and you want to try to find somebody who's either a good or an excellent match. And it'll say the affinity here, and that's going to be based on likes and dislikes. So in this case, you can see that as far as likes and dislikes, they don't have anything conflicting. So Eve likes to cuddle. That's not under her dislikes, right? They do have feasting in common. That's a like for both of them. So this affinity is considered good, that they should make a relatively good match. And then, of course, over on this side, you can see the things that we could see for Eve earlier. You can see what her level of strength, intelligence, dex, and charisma is, what her traits are. And traits are kind of important because they can be passed down to the children. So she's brave, social, and romantic. Let's see, aspiration is knowledge, so she's a bookworm, so she would do well as a teacher, a healer, or an actress. And she also has something extra down here. She owns the social trait, so she's got a plus 6% to that, and romantic, so a plus 5% to that. So Justina looks like a pretty overall good person who could be helpful in certain areas for Lakeburg. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say, yeah, let's give it a go. And when you click yes, it sends them on a date. And you have these 3 opportunities to try to get them to really hit it off and decide that they're soulmates. And over on the side here, if you totally forget what the hobbies are, which is what the questions are going to be based on, you can ask Indra for 50 hearts, which is kind of a type of currency in this game, to reveal those hobbies as a reminder. All right, so Eve and Justina both enjoy the pale moonlight. This unique moment allows them to get to know each other better. So I can either talk about good food or say flowers are pointless. And the idea is you want to try to align what you say with their likes or dislikes. So I know that Justina likes feasting, so it would make sense to talk about good food. And you'll see that was successful, so it filled up the heart. Let good digestion wait on appetite. Eve and Justina shares the same taste in terms of good food. Okay, so then you continue the date. Everything seems to be fine. Say, what about a boat ride on the lake? Okay, so Eve and Justina are enjoying a boat ride on the lake's tranquil waters. Considering how romantic it is, wouldn't now be the ideal time to go for it? All right, so now it's get excited about great libraries or accuse fat stray cats for every problem happening in the village. Now, I'm going to be honest, since I was explaining things, I do not remember all of her hobbies, so I'm going to ask Tindra here to reveal them to me just as a reminder. Okay. So reading came up and she is a bookworm, so I'm gonna talk about great libraries. Okay, so that worked. We've got our second heart. Justina learned Latin, so she could read everything that came to hand. Alright, let's continue this charming rendezvous with a nice bottle. Eve and Justina are spending time at the inn, emptying a few glasses. Will the warm atmosphere help them break the ice? Okay, so last question is, sitting on a cushion to meditate, do these people not have something more useful to do? Or share the recipe for aniseed lollipops? So this question over here has to do with sweets. This one over here has to do with meditation. Hey guys! Thanks for joining. Doing a little matchmaker work over here. Let's see if we can get this last one correct here. Sitting on a cushion to meditate. I'm trying to remember if meditate was a like or dislike. I think it was a dislike. Oh, hey, Rova. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Let me try it. Hey! That was the correct answer. Okay, so Justina cannot sit still for more than 2 minutes. She has no patience whatsoever for this weird hobby. Okay. So that was a good run. They're a match. Got all 3 hearts on that one. So when you're successful, and I think you need to get at least 1 heart to be successful. But the more hearts you get, the better that love meter is right here. And it'll basically get them off to a better foot with their marriage. So let us rejoice. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union between Eve and Justina. Do you promise each other love, honesty, and fidelity until death do you part? So you actually can back out of it if you want to. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say I do. They're going to get married. By the powers vested in me today, I hereby declare you both as officially wedded. You may kiss, let the party begin. So congratulations to Eve and Justina. Yeah, it's super cute, Sarge. I played a little bit of it before the stream just to make sure I was familiar with how it worked. And I definitely recommend it for people who like cozy games. And there's a lot more to it than you would think for this type of game. All right, so we've got some wood now, so we can build them a house, which is good. We're gonna need that. So we're going to move them in here. Here's Eve and her partner. So the nice thing about this game, similar to The Sims actually, is that even if you have a gay couple, they can still have a child. It would just be adoption. All right, so sometimes events happen, so let's see what this one is. Mushrooms. Eve was taking a walk in the forest around Lakeburg when she found mushrooms like the likes of which she'd never seen before, and they looked delicious. Being both curious and gourmet, Eve wanted to have a taste. So either give it a try or don't. So, I've seen this event happen before when in my first playthrough. And it's interesting. It's interesting. It won't kill the character, let's put it that way. So maybe we should be adventurous here and give it a try. What do you guys think? Let her take the mushrooms and see what happens. Or say no and let her be a coward. Try it? Alright, let's give it a try. See what happens. The mushrooms didn't have... Mushrooms are always good. The mushrooms didn't have a good taste. Perhaps they should have been cooked first? Either way, Eve didn't have time to wonder. The world started spinning and colors became strange. When she turned around, she came face to face with a leprechaun. Say hello or scream. I feel like if I saw a leprechaun, I would just say hello. I don't think I'd scream at it. They're not really scary looking. So let's say hello. Eve was very much intrigued. She didn't know leprechauns really existed, and this one seemed very nice indeed. Eve crouched down and reached out for the small creature, which approached her shyly. Eve scratched its head and found its hair surprisingly soft. Oh my, the leprechaun ended up being a squirrel, and the ground stopped moving. What just happened? And she feels a little sick now. But she's okay. She just had a little experiment there. She's fine. Alright. So, I guess I'll touch on this briefly. There's also this thing in the middle here once you have a couple where it says baby wish, and it'll kind of tell you how do you feel about having a baby? Apparently these two are absolutely obsessed with the idea of having a baby. And it also gives you the chances of them becoming parents. Now, you know, these two aren't biologically going to have a kid, of course, but it basically uses like the same structure of rules though, as if they were going to biologically have a child. So, you know, same things go into calculating parenthood chances. And then, let's see, they got the little stork here, and basically you can basically turn it off if you want to. If your couple is trying to have a baby and you're like, I don't want them to, you can shut it off, essentially. All right. And you can also force destiny, they call it, which is, all right, they really want a baby, make them have a child, but that costs 1,500 hearts. And I only have 174 hearts right now. And hearts is another form of currency that you just, you know, are gaining over time. And it tells you here what they do. It allows you to influence the fate of family life, social relationships, Ernesto's llama, which we'll come across it a bit later, and more. And then it tells you how much you're gaining. So plus 24 from in-love couples and plus 12 from peasants. All right, so the reason we've got a little marker over Justina here is because she's unemployed. She does not have a job yet. It's just Eve working at the Lumberjack Lodge. But we also have a new building available to us. That's what this green check mark is telling us. So we can now build a farm. Okay. All right, so now the farm needs to be staffed. So Justina, unfortunately, doesn't really have an aptitude for farming. You can see when you put a character into the worker slot, it's going to rate them on their performance. And she's got 1 star, so really not a strong performer here. But somebody's got to do the work. So for now, it's going to be her until we find someone better to do it. So keep her busy. Also, we see that a recruitment is available. So we're gonna go here, and essentially every month? Every couple months, it's gonna give you new characters. Let me pause for a second. New characters to choose from to try to bring into Lakeburg. And that's pretty important because you want to be able to have people to, you know, work in the farm and the wood shop and all these other buildings that you're going to create. And also you want to grow the population. So right now we have 2 potential recruits here. We've got Teresa, who is 19. She's an artisan. She has good performance as a baker, butcher, and taster. And then we've got Seraphim, who is 27. He is a noble, and he's got potential as a guard, a blacksmith, and a knight. So both of them seem pretty decent. Let me see if it'll open up the whole thing. Okay, cool. Let's see. So she has good strength and intelligence. She's lazy, so that's not great, but she's resilient and romantic. She does have fragile health. Good with food and crafting. And then this guy, oh, okay. He's got high scores in strength, intelligence, and dexterity. Got pretty good in weapons mastery and athletics. He's also got some in nature and perception. He is devout, boring, and ill-mannered. Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about people being boring, but okay. Because I know that a blacksmith is gonna be important probably before these, I'm gonna go with Seraphim. I'm gonna recruit him. There we go. Alright, and then it's not gonna let me recruit again until time is up. Okay, and then the other thing you can do over here is what they were talking about earlier with Ernesto's llama. So Ernesto and his llama are traders, so you can sell them resources to get money. Now, right now, this is the only way I know of to make money, but I'm positive there are other ways and I just haven't come across them yet. What's the ultimate goal of the game? The ultimate goal of the game, my understanding, is to basically have a prosperous city like Lakeburg by the end of the era. So the end of game is in 72 years, 10 months, and well, you see it keeps ticking down. So basically to build and prosper, and kind of like a civilization game, but without the whole conquering. You're not conquering other neighborhoods. You're not, getting into battles with spies or barbarians or anything like that. It's about just making this area prosper, making the inhabitants happy, and yeah, pretty much. Which I know is not everyone's cup of tea, just to be clear. Some people would prefer there to be more action. Yes, the babies do grow up into adults. Process starts again, that's correct. $20 on Steam? Yeah, that sounds about right. And there is, like I said earlier, there's a free demo. So even if you're kind of on the fence, like, oh, this looks really cute, but I'm not 100% sure, that's okay. Just try out the demo first. All right, let me... Oops. Forgot, I gotta actually click on the house. I'm gonna give Seraphim a house. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. And we need to find him a match. We also will need to find him a job. Right now, we are working on a hunter's cabin, a sewing workshop, and a building site. Okay, so we need the hunter's cabin first because that's going to produce leather, and we need leather to make the sewing workshop. So this is what we're working on right now. We just need more wood for it. So we can make him a hunter, which he may not be the most pleased about because that's not what he wants to do, but that's too bad. He'll have to deal with it. All right, so let's find him a soulmate. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. Also, I think you can change this to like, oh, I only want to find one, a partner for him that's a woman. I want to find either one, or I want a man. I don't really care, so I'm just choosing both. Once again, we'll have to go to surroundings. Calling it Civ, like, makes sense. Yeah. Yes. Semi-turn based, correct. Goal time frame was behind my head. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I'm like right in front of it. But yes, the total time frame for this this particular round of the game is 75 years. You can set it to shorter or longer when you first start up the game. So kind of like Civilization in that sense too. Like there are different settings you can manipulate when you're first starting up a new session. Okay, so let's find a match for Seraphim. Thank you, Jolly. Appreciate you. Let's see. This person's got a good affinity with him. Inanna? I think it's Inanna. She's 26. She's a peasant. She has strength of 6. Whoa, not too intelligent though. Intelligence of 2, dex 6, charisma 5. Okay, so just a little dull, but but talented. They've got muscles and divination in common for their likes. Their dislikes are different, but not in conflict. She is romantic, resilient, and well-mannered. Okay. She has potential for carpenter, lumberjack, and mason. Okay, so that's pretty good. So again, she's not really the brightest bulb in the bunch here, but she seems at least well-meaning and has potential for manual labor. So I think that would actually be helpful for Lakeburg. There's a lot of manual labor jobs, especially early on. So you know what, let's go with it. He can be smart enough for the two of them. It's fine. Okay. So I'm not going to continue to read through the little scenarios here because they're actually the same every time. Poor Inanna, I know. Sorry. Okay. So I already forgot the hobbies because I was laughing over. Yeah. Okay. Criticize dancing, dancers, and every other activity involving moving and rhythm. There's absolutely charming fishing spot not here. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to use the hearts. Okay. So, dagnabbit. Dancing and fishing were on the list, and I can't remember which one was a like and which one was a dislike. I remember that divination and muscles were likes. I think silver and gold. She likes painting. Okay, then fishing and dancing must be dislikes then. Okay, so I'm gonna try criticizing dancers. Okay. Thank you, Jolly. Appreciate the assist there. I gotta pay more attention instead of laughing at the characters. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Ask for her opinion on divinatory pseudosciences, talk about painting. Okay, so that one's easy. Divination. Wait. Oh, I misread it. No! Pseudosciences. Why didn't that click? Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. I was just like focused on divination. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. We can still fix this. Don't worry about it. Alright, say money creates more problems than it solves. Everyone knows that big muscles imply... Okay, she likes muscles, so we're not going to say big muscles, small brain, and that would be really bad in this circumstance. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't like silver and gold, so... There we go. See? Saved. It's fine. We're good. Alright, there's still a match. We still got 2 hearts. So, now you can see here that the love meter is at 2 instead of 3 like it was last time, but you can still move forward with it, and they still have the potential to have a good relationship. So go ahead and get married. Congratulations to them. Alright, now we still need jobs for these 2, but again, we need a little more wood. We're almost there, actually. We just need 1 more piece of wood, so we just gotta wait for... Whoops! Oh, there's another event here. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so this is where the conflicts start coming in. Even though there's no wars or battling with spies and barbarians and rogues and stuff like that, you get other kinds of problems. So Justina is in love with Inanna and would like to impress her, hoping to get a date. So, yeah. Okay. Drama llama begins. Yep. All right. Justina decided to make use of her musical skills to compose a perfect melody and seduce Inanna. Now, should she play it loud and clear on Lakeburg's church bells or more quietly under Inanna's window? Oh dear. All right. So we either ring it out to the whole darn city, which will, let's see, it'll give +5 morale on a group of villagers. Okay, so that's good. It will increase Justina's stage performance, and it will give Inanna a charm trait. Or if we do a sweet serenade, they will gain the romantic relationship. She's going the bard route? Yeah, apparently. So I think I'd rather go with the Hell's Bells and just kind of get like some perks out of this unfortunate situation. Rather than just diving right into the romantic relationship. We might be able to change this around a little bit. Maybe they can just be friends, you know? So I'm gonna do Hell's Bells and see how it goes. Using an ingenious system with ropes tied to each bell's clapper, Justina played powerful and cheerful music throughout Lakeburg. The village now openly talks about Justina and her talent, and of course Inanna is under the charm as well. Okay, so I think that's a better outcome. I don't know for sure. We'll have to see how things advance. And actually what you can do when something like that happens is you can go to the relationship tab of the characters as they're like meeting each other and getting to know each other more, and you can see their relationship with other people under there. So here's Eve, who she is it says she's madly in love with, so that's good. She's still in love with her wife. It doesn't have a Nana there yet, which is kind of weird, but we'll see. Maybe it'll add it there once more happens. Okay, so we've got enough wood now to build our next building, which is great. We can make our hunter's cabin. Get that set up. Now I'm wondering if I should put an Anna in there. Let me see. What is it? Carpenter, lumberjack, mason? Actually, hold on. Here's a thought. No, she's good at lumberjack. I'm wondering if I should put Justina in the hunter's cabin instead of the farm because she sucks at being a farmer. Let me see. Okay, so she's actually a little bit better at being a farmer. So yeah, let's put her there. And let's put Justina over here. And she's not great at that either, but she's a little bit better. A little bit better. Seems like it can get complex real quick. Yeah, it can actually. I was frankly impressed by how complex this game gets. It's just not to be down on dating sims or anything, but you don't usually see this complex of systems in them. So I was impressed for sure. Okay, so Seraphim still needs a job. Let me see here. So let's see, Mason's workshop is 90 wood. Did he have Mason on his list? Blacksmith. Okay, so something related. I think she had Mason and she had Mason, so we do have some potentials for that. Oh, did you see that little pacifier that popped up for a second? That means there's a baby. So Eve and Justina have had their first baby. They named her Arwen. You can see her. Let me move that for a second. A little cute baby face there. And it'll tell you some information about her, what she's inherited. So she is devout, but she also picked up frail and weak. So not going to be a strong one, but that's okay. She has a good intelligence score at 4, dexterity of 5, charisma of 5, but you can see her strength is not so great too, but that's okay. She has potential for a dancer, a painter, and a livestock farmer. Okay, cool. So first baby of the playthrough. Let me bring this back up. All right. So I'm also trying to keep an eye on the money because last time I played, that's where I got really stuck, was I was running out of money. Okay. So let me just remind myself, this is 90 wood and 30 leather, which is a lot. But the sewing workshop could be good for some people. The building site needs a bunch of things that we don't have. The good thing about opening up the sewing workshop would be that it would give us access to the bakery, which I know some of the people would be good at. Forge, carpenter, yeah, there's some butcher, painter, there's some that would be good in here. Let me look at what else there is. Ballroom, gambling. Livestock farm would be good. Castle, I think, would be for guards, so that would be good. Okay. So we don't have enough for that right now, but we do need to employ him because basically he's just sitting there getting old for no reason. So what you can do when you're not able to build a new building yet, but you want to employ someone, is you can unlock an employment slot in one of the current buildings you have. So either the farm, the lumberjack lodge, or the hunter's cabin. So since he's really strong, he would probably do pretty well in a lumberjack position, even though that's not really what he wants to do. Also, wood is pretty dang important for a resource, so how do I buy this? There we go. So I'm gonna buy this slot, which does ironically take up wood, and I'm gonna throw them in there. And actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 3 stars. That is pretty good. Oh, it says it meets his aspiration. Really? Oh, son of a gun. I missed that. He actually had an aspiration that was related to lumberjack. So that works. That's a good fit for him. Very good. Okay, so now we've got 2 people going. So that'll speed up things. Although, this is something, the hunger for wood never stops. Yeah, I know, right? So this is another thing that I do have to pay attention to, and that's the ambiance. And so this is a really cool system. Not only do you have to try to bring in workers that are good at what they do, you have to see how they interact with each other in the workplace. So that's really cool. I'll go into that more in a second. We've got another event here. So the grand ball is happening. Party time. Lakeburg nobles, have decided to invite the rabble to their evening ball. It just might be the occasion for those not born with a silver spoon in their mouth, or some trap to mock them for their boorish manners. All right, let the ball begin. These 2 are apparently at it again. Yeah, you gotta try to build positive work environments too. I just heard you need additional pylons. Close enough, right? All right, during the evening, Justina couldn't help but notice in Anna, who seems so delicate, that Justina's heart started beating harder than ever. The next dance would start soon. What will she do? She can either have a drink, or she can invite Anna to dance. So if she has a drink, we don't know what's going to happen. It's just something's going to happen. And then if we invite Anna, they will gain the friend relationship, level 2 out of 5 in friendship, and Justina will gain the funny trait. So it might not be such a bad thing to invite her to dance, because it seems like this will play more on their friendship than the little unfaithful romance thing that's been going on here. So maybe if we can kind of manipulate it a little bit and try to go more towards friendship, we can save their relationship while also saving both of their marriages. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. What do you guys think? Does that seem like a good idea? Any thoughts? Bueller? Alright, I think you do a far better job than me. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I think my stream information, by the way, might be lying to me about stats and stuff, just FYI, so I don't actually know how many of you are in here right now. So if I end up talking to myself at any point, so be it, but the stats are not correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jell. Okay, so it says it for you too. Yeah, something weird is going on. It says 1 viewers. I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to at least a couple people here, so you cannot make me judge their fate like this. Okay. All right, fair enough, Rova. I'm gonna invite her and see if we can build on this friendship. Anana wasn't too thrilled by Justina's clumsy invitation. She'd rather talk than twirl with a stranger. Luckily, Justina seems to have a good humor and the gift of repartee. Could this be the start of a beautiful friendship? Okay. So I think that worked out. I think that kind of moved them more in the direction of friendship than romance. So that's good. I'd like to save the marriages. All right, so back to what I was talking about earlier with ambiance. So The work ambiance, as you can see from this explanation here, it grants a production time bonus depending on the social relationships of the workers in the building. Right now, the ambiance is not great. So Eve Anderson, it has kindness indicators, so 7% from both of them. And then the impact on all slots production time is actually a plus rather than a minus. It's plus 7 days. So these two, they're not hitting it off too well, but they're gonna have to deal with it for a bit because they're both pretty decent at this job. So what this little bomb over their heads tells you is that, yeah, this could be a problem down the road. So it's something that I need to keep an eye on. Oh, there's an event here. Let's see. Oh, so they met at that point. So Eve and Seraphim have met. And uh-oh. What do we got here? Secret crush. Relationship adultery. All right. 56% high chance to trigger a positive relationship. All right, so these families are not necessarily the healthiest. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then she's also met Arwen, who is insignificant right now. Okay. Also, once you've met someone, you can use this greet thing here to try to kind of not prolong, what's the word I'm looking for, to try to make things happen in the relationship. So when you say hello, it says characters greet each other and may develop a feeling, a positive relationship or a negative relationship. So basically the relationship progress, you can try to propel it along. You do have to use the hearts resource for this. You can also end a relationship if things are really going south for 850 hearts. All right, let me get out of there. Okay, and also Eve Anderson and Arwen Anderson met, and they're insignificant to each other right now, which seems pretty dang bad because it's your child, Eve. What the heck? I think you should care about your child. Yeah, sometimes it's a little funny. Okay, so a new building has become available, which is the Mason Workshop. However, I really would like the sewing workshop. It's just taking forever to produce the leather. We've got 15 leather. Oh, what's happening now? Arwen and Justina have met and now share acquaintance. It's a little bit weird with the relationships between parents and children and vice versa. It's like, obviously you've met your child, right? But, well, I think it's just so that it fits within the constructs of the game. All right, so let's see. Hunter's cabin is going pretty slow right now. She's only producing 3 leather at a time because she's just not good at it. But I really want that sewing station. So I'm going to go over to neighbors and see what's up over there. Let me go over here. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second just because I could run out of time and it'll switch people. So we've got Pavetta, 19, peasant, potential for dancer, lady of the evening, and lumberjack. We've got a lot of lumberjack potentials. I don't think we need another. And then we've got Jordy, who is 19 and a noble, potential for hunter. Oh, hunter! Potential for hunter. Okay, I think I'm grabbing this guy then. Livestock farmer, hunter, and gatherer. Yes. So I would like to get him into the hunting lodge to increase that production. So I'm gonna grab him. And that actually reset the timer, so now it's another 6 months. And I want to get him going over here so we can actually work towards a sewing workshop, or what is it's called. The names in the game are nice too. What year is this set in, roughly? That's a good question. I don't actually recall if they said what year. Based on the jobs and the names and stuff like that, I would think we're talking about, I guess, probably Middle Ages. That's okay. That's okay. That's a guess. A somewhat educated guess, but not super educated. All right, I am going to unlock this slot here. And I'm gonna bring Jordy in. And Jordy is gonna help get things going. Okay. Oh, I forgot to hit play. There we go. He's also quite young, so he should stick around for a while. Alright, so now we got 2 workers at the hunter's cabin, so that'll speed up production there. And I need a house for him, of course. Let me get him a house. There you go. So now you don't have to be sad anymore. Go back to the village. Okay, and let's find him a soulmate as well. Here we go. Okay. Affinity bad, we're just gonna skip over any of the bad ones. Now you do have to use hearts to skip over the bad ones, but it's only 5, so I don't really mind doing that. Alright, this one's got good affinity. Oh, somebody's been in a fight. Morgana. She's 18 years old, she's an artisan, charisma of 6. They both like music and they both dislike flowers. She dislikes kittens! I don't know if I want somebody in my village that dislikes kittens. Let's look at her other traits. Strength of 4, intelligence 3, dexterity 4, charisma 6. Rowdy and proud. Potential for bard, dancer, and painter. Aspiration knowledge. You know what? No, you dislike kittens and I don't need those jobs right now. Go away. Alright, let's look at the next one. Agnes, charisma of 6, another very charismatic person, 23 years old, peasant. She likes dancing, fashion, public executions? Jeez, okay. They both dislike fishing, so that's the thing they have in common. So she dislikes the art of war, but likes public executions. Alright, strength of 6, intelligence 2, so another not so bright bulb. Dexterity 5, charisma 6. She is energetic, hardworking, indecisive, strong, potential for lady of the evening, lumberjack, and croupier. I don't really need any of that right now either. I really don't. I got plenty of hearts. I'm gonna keep going, guys. This is average, so it's okay. 20 years old, artisan. He likes kittens, so that's good. Dancing kittens, muscles. They don't really have any likes or dislikes in common, though, so it's like, eh. His scores are pretty good, no low scores, but he is lazy and a glutton, so that's not terrific. Resilient is good. Potential as a lumberjack, miner, and mason, so those are good jobs for potential. Aspiration is perception. He's not bad, but I'd like to find someone who has good traits and has a good affinity, so bear with me, guys. We're going deep on this one. Brian is just average as well, so let's keep going. Keep going. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's look at this one. Josephine, 20, peasant. They both dislike dueling and fishing. Okay. The scores are pretty good across the board. She is kind, devout, and brave. Okay, those are all good. Her aspiration is crafting. She has potential as a prankster. Interesting. A seamstress. I like that. And a bard. I'm gonna go with this one, guys. Because I really want that sewing station, and she would be great for it. So Josephine wins. Yay, Josephine. Alright. Let's see. Relish in the latest rumors circulating Lakeburg or get excited about great libraries. Ah, crap. I know she dislikes dueling and she dislikes fishing. I can't remember what the last dislike was. Does she like, I think she likes libraries. I think. Or books. Reading. Same thing. Okay, I was right about that. Good. Alright. Level 2. Talk about the sufferings of war. Criticize those barbarians who see dueling as a pleasant hobby. Okay, she does not like dueling, so this would be a good one. Okay. That's 2. Let's try to get 3. The abundance of fishermen makes swimming in the lake far less enjoyable. Minstrels disturb the peace. She doesn't like fishing either. I remember that because they had it in common. So we're going to say fishing makes it less enjoyable. Oh. And there we go. 3 hearts. Perfect. Match made in heaven. Alright, so they're off to a good start. Congratulations to the happy couple. And we'll have a job for you soon, Josephine. Just gotta get the stuff needed for it. We need more leather. Josephine and Jordy have developed the following feeling: amused. Okay, I guess that's good. Okay. Also, I know you guys can't really see this because my head is blocking what's behind here, but basically what it's blocking is like notes on all the various things that are happening. And if I remember correctly, I think Civilization does kind of the same thing where it just has like this list of various events that are occurring throughout the game. And it'll tell you the date and then it'll say this thing happened. So like at the top right now, for instance, it says May, year 7, Josephine and Jordy have met and now share the following relationship, madly in love. So that's good. That's good. Oh, baby's on the way. Wow, that was fast. Guys, like, just hooked up. Yeah, it should say... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there we go. Sewing workshop. That's what I wanted. Build it. And... Sorry, I know you got a baby on the way, but... Time's a-wasting. Start making clothing once you have more leather. Oh, monsoon. Oh no, it's raining cats and dogs. Last night some good old rain started pouring down on the village and its surroundings, loudly pattering on the roofs and streets. While it may not be ideal to go out for an outdoor stroll, there's no doubt that the crops are delayed. Okay, so that's good. It increased the available food. So there was a good output from it. So the sewing workshop cannot do anything yet just because it's waiting on its resources. So it needs 8 leather to produce 5 clothing. So we do have to give it a bit of time before the sewing workshop can get going. Okay, so now it's going to get going because it's got its resources. So hopefully, now that it's going, the hunter's cabin output of the leather will be able to continually fuel the sewing workshop so that it's like never behind again. And I think with 2 workers it will be able to do that. Okay. Let's see. Just checking things. Alright, let's see what our next building should be. Mason workshop would give us an output of stone. That would be useful for that. And then the bakery would give us an output of bread, which would also be good. But we need wheat for that. Okay, so I think, oh, what's this? Seraphim and Eve Anderson have melt and feel embarrassed. Okay, so something weird happened there. Oh, and here's the next baby of the village. This is Esther. Cute little Esther. Let's see what's up with Esther. Wow. Esther's intelligence is like off the charts at 8. Strength, charisma, and dexterity are all really good too. She has potential to be a prankster, a blacksmith, or a merchant. She's indecisive, frail, but also super smart. Yeah, I can tell. So she's a little smarty pants. Okay. Cool. Seraphim and Anana doesn't seem like doesn't seem like they are looking to have a kid. Let's see. Why? Oh, okay. Romance list. Okay, those are the different kinds of relationships. Yeah, they just don't seem to be in a hurry. That's okay. We got 2 kids in the village, so it should be enough. Jordy and Anana have met and now share a crush. My goodness! Anana is just getting around, isn't she? Haven't played Civ since the 90s, got fed up with not being able to please anyone, so let it alone. Well, Civ may have become a little bit more user-friendly since the 90s, to be fair. Some of the characters' eyes are a bit weird color-wise. Seems pretty polished, though. Yeah. Some of the coloration is a little odd, but overall, this is a pretty solid build. Speaking of build, let me see what it says. Oh, we can do a mason's workshop. Let me go into the recruitment area and see what we got before I build the next thing. And let me just press pause so it doesn't run out of time. We've got Danny, 18, artisan, potential for merchant, taster, and butcher. Okay. And then we've got Gawain, who is 22 and a peasant, potential for gatherer, farmer, and prankster. If I remember correctly, let me back out for a second. I don't know that we've got livestock farmer, not farmer. I don't think I have anyone who has potential as just a regular old farmer. Nope, okay, so maybe bringing a farmer on and putting him in the farm could help in that area. So let me grab Gawain here. Galvain. Recruit him. Okay. And let me also see what the offer over here is. Oh, no. I can't take advantage of that. I don't have enough clothing. Okay. So let's get a house for Gawain going. Get you in there. Go back to the village. And how much wood do we have? 110? Okay. Let me open another spot in here and let's have 2 workers at the farm. Bring up that production. And let the clock go again. Gawain and Anna have met and developed a secret crush. Everybody's just crushing on everybody here. My God, like let's try to find him a soulmate before he develops crushes on everyone in the city. All right, so again, we still can't do Lakeburg because everyone there is already taken. But as the children start to grow up, that should change. Go into their surroundings. Oh wow, an excellent one off the bat. Let's see. Ima, 20 and a peasant. They have feasting in common as a like, silver and gold as a dislike. Public executions again as a like. Man, these people. Pretty good stats across the board in all these areas. That's good. Traits: indecisive, mean, but energetic. Also frail. A lot of frail people. She has potential as a thief, a jeweler, and a builder. That could be useful. Jeweler or builder could be used for. Aspiration is crafting. And mean trait means negative 3% affinity. So it's not great that she's mean, but she has good traits across the board, and she's got good potential, and they have an excellent relationship affinity. So we'll go with it on this one. All right. Just because I know I won't remember everything. Okay, so say money creates more problems than it solves. Yes, because they both don't like silver and gold. Okay. And then for the next one, minstrels disturb the peace and tranquility of the neighborhood or recite a poem. Well, they don't have anything about music, so it's gotta be recite a poem. Or not. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Nothing on here has to do with... Okay. That's weird. Last one. Sitting on a cushion to meditate. Do these people not have something more useful to do or get excited about great libraries? I believe reading was something she liked, but I might be wrong. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. I think back then public executions was closure for some and kept others the right side of the law. Things have changed a lot. I mean, that's fair. Public executions were, you know, the norm for quite some time. That is fair. Doesn't mean you had to like them, though. Okay. So let's see. I think... Persuasion, precision work, leadership stage, blah, 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 blah. Increases the amount produced as a builder, jeweler, thief, croupier, merchant, priestess, queen, rat trainer. I really don't know what the rat trainer thing is about, because I haven't gotten far enough in the game to see that. I'm just trying to think where I can put her for now until I have like a job for her that will actually be a good fit. I guess I could put her in this. I don't really want to. Don't want to spend leather right now to unlock a spot. Oh, okay, another event. Arwen has a passion. Ever since she could use her chubby little hands, she has grabbed anything that's pointy, sharp, or spiky. Be it a razor, an officer's sword, a skinning knife, or a kitchen cleaver, Arwen seems fascinated by sharp, glittering objects. Should her parents be worried? Maybe? That seems a little dangerous. So if you say, of course, affection will go up by 5%, and Arwen will get the sad trait. If you say no, then something's about to happen, and you don't know what. Okay. That's a tough one. I mean, if I was in the position of Justina and Eve, and my child was picking up all the sharp, pointy objects in the house and running around with them, I would be concerned. What do you guys think? Is it something for them to be concerned about, or should they just kind of go with the flow and assume that she's gonna be like a mercenary or a guard one day or something? Concerned? It sounds concerning to me. I have to agree with that. Alright, let's see. Arwen will end up getting hurt. Her parents decide to watch her closely and remove any potentially dangerous objects from the house. Cooking has become a tad difficult, but with luck, Arwen's infatuation will lessen over time. Meanwhile, the toddler screams and tantrums make it clear she misses her toys. Well, it's on for her own good, so she's gonna be a little unhappy. We will get around to getting Ima a job. I just want to make sure I put her in the right spot. Arwen is now old enough, at 6 years old, to become an apprentice. Oh, something happened. Seraphim and Josephine have met and consider each other insignificant. Okay. Alright, hold on. A new building's available. Mason's workshop. So I can either make the Mason's workshop or... Holy crap, 300 wood? Alright, that would take a while. And the building site, I don't even have everything for, so... Which I actually need stone for. So we're gonna go ahead and make the Mason's workshop. Looks like we're gonna need that. And let me just take a quick peek and remind myself who is good at that. Okay, so... Eve can be a Mason. Seraphim can be a Mason. And Anna can be a Mason. Yeah, let's take Anana out from being a farmer and move her into the Mason workshop. What's this? Anana and Galvain have met and feel frustrated. Okay, so not a great match there. So let me take out Anana here. And it looks like Ima's not gonna do great here either, but that's where you're going for now. So let me put Anana into the Mason workshop, where she will do pretty well. Also, I noticed when I switched them out that the ambiance became good instead of bad, so that's good. Okay, so Arwen, we need to find a place to apprentice her. So dancer, livestock farmer, painter. Okay, so I mean farmer, livestock farmer, similar, so I could potentially apprentice her here. Hunter's cabin might be an okay match as well. What's her stats? Oh, strength is actually pretty bad. Yeah, let's apprentice her under Galvain. There we go. So they're in training, essentially, is what happens there. Arwen and Esther have met and are now acquaintances. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it says I'm gaining money from artisans. Okay, interesting. I don't remember explaining that part in the tutorial. Each year plus 9. Okay, let's see here. Let me take a look at the recruits again, because you never know who's gonna come along. Vital needs. Let's see. Vital needs are good. Real estate, 4 houses, 4 occupied. Okay, so what do we got right now? We've got... What is this? Odile? Odile? I think it's Odile. 25 years old, noble, potential for miner, huntress, and carpenter. Okay, those are good potentials. And then we've got Andrian, who is 20 years old and an artisan, who has potential as a gatherer, a prankster, and a livestock farmer. I don't think I've got too many people yet with the potential for gatherer, which I think is going to be important. I know I've got a few of livestock farmer, I don't remember their levels, but since artisans actively... Eve looks miserable. Yeah, she does. Since artisans seem to be actively adding to gross income of the city, I'm gonna recruit this guy. There we go. And what was the trade offer? Still clothing, huh? Okay. Alright, so let's turn this back on. We will make a house. And I see the wood cost keeps going up every house you make. So it does get a bit tougher to continue expanding the village. Okay, so let's find a match for Andrian here. Alright, first match is good. So let's see, it's Achille, and he's 24 years old, peasant. They both like poetry. He's got good strength, intelligence, charisma's okay, dexterity's a little low. He is resilient, lazy, and proud. He is robust, so can actually live a long life. His aspiration is knowledge. He has potential as a teacher, a merchant, or a bard. And since he's social, he has affinity +6. So that's pretty good. Wait, was professional prankster always a career option? In this world, apparently it is. So I guess you need to be reincarnated as a fictional character within Lakeburg Legacies. This guy seems like a decent choice here. So I'm gonna say, let's try it. Let's try with Achilles. So let me try to actually remember the stats this time. Politicians. Okay, so he likes poetry, art of war, and fishing. Dislikes dancing, painting, and fashion. Okay, poetry, art of war, fishing is good. Dancing, painting, fashion is bad. I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, so first question. Criticize the work of the realm's best painter or talk about the sufferings of war. He likes the art of war, and I believe painting he does not like, so... Okay, there we go. Next question. The abundance of fishermen make the swimming in the lake far less enjoyable, or talk about the neighborhood's cutie little kittens. I didn't see cats on there at all. Did I miss something? And then for fishermen, I thought they both liked fishing. Am I missing something here, guys? Was kittens on there and I just missed it? I thought he liked fishing. Art of War. I thought it was Art of War, fishing, and well, now I can't remember the lesson. That's alright. Let me just try this one. Oh, okay. So apparently Achille likes cats. That's good. I just don't remember seeing cats on there. Okay, and last one is either recite a poem or say you're seeking a dancing partner for Lakeburg's ball. Oh, dancing! I think that was the other like, was dancing. Or not. Maybe that was a dislike. Okay, that's alright. We still got 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Alright. So let these guys tie the knot. Okay. And we need to find jobs for them. So let's see. You are not going to have a premium job yet, so this one's the one that has gather. Oh, what's this? Seraphim and Andrian have met and now have a secret crush, because everyone's secretly crushing on each other in this city for some reason. Let me take a look at you. Okay, so he's got good stats in nature, so he could help out as a farmer. He could also help out as a seamster because of his crafting. And then this guy has skills that don't really fit into the jobs yet, but that's okay. I guess we'll just put him where we need him. We need more wood, but I feel like Josephine could probably use a little bit of help over here with the sewing. Whoops. The other thing that we need to start doing at this point, I didn't want to do it right away, but now that it's been a bit, is upgrading the buildings. So you'll see over to the right-hand side here that, and let me actually, no, not enlarge, sorry, let me close that. Over to the right-hand side, there are a number of upgrades you can do to the building to increase efficiency, add a resource or something. So I think what I'm going to do, well, after the event, hold on. Andrian is in love with Galvain, of course, and would like to impress him. He decided to make use of his musical skills. Okay, here we go again. More musical skills. So last time this happened, we did Hell's Bells, and it cheered everybody up, and it seemed to prevent it from going down a romantic relationship path. So I'm gonna do that again. Stop trying to break up marriages, you guys. All right. So hopefully that's Crisis. Whoop, my mouse is doing something funky. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully that is Crisis averted there. Now that that's out of the way, I wanted to do an upgrade, but I am seeing that they're quite expensive. So I really have to think about what upgrade do I want to do. So I was thinking about doing efficiency for leather, because leather is what then helps produce clothing. That's 200 smackaroos to do that. So I may just want to add an additional worker in the hunter's cabin. I haven't even upgraded it to add meat to the menu yet. I don't know, this is kind of tough decision. I think for now... Oop, what happened here? Ima and Arwen met... Oh, insignificant. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is... Was Andrian, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna add Andrian as another seamster. Get him in there, and let's try to speed that up a little bit. Eve and Seraphim are now adulterers. Great, right? Love to see it. And we still need to find a place for Achille. He does have a good strength level. So even though that's like not his forte, you know, he's got a good trait for it, so I could put him into the role of like lumberjack or something like that. Or mason. We've only got one person as a mason, which isn't that much. Oh, why is it giving me a one couple is in danger? Uh-oh. Let's see. Miller family is apparently not doing well. Affinity bad. Couples love tends to decrease. Well, that's not how the affinity started. I just want to make that clear. So let's see what happened. They can't decide whether they want a big house in the countryside or a smaller dwelling. Emma doesn't know how to massage someone's feet, and that made Galvain not happy. Ima finds Galvain's new passion embarrassing. A pigeon crapped on Ima's head, and Galvain couldn't help but laugh. Okay. Oh, there's been a couple things. Galvain made a pass at Ima's best friend. That's not cool. Galvain knows Ima lied about something important. While completely drunk, Galvain threw up on Ima again. And then he did it again. And now he just did it again. Oh my god. This guy's got some problems. So their relationship is heading to break up real soon, and they definitely don't want to have a kid together. Breakup times 70. Yeah, I think this couple needs to divorce, but I don't really want to spend the hearts on it. I might just let this happen naturally. That's unfortunate, but you know, 'tis life, right? Sometimes make them single for life. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. So if they need to break up, then they can break up. Josephine and Andrian have met and now feel embarrassed. Okay. Oh, Esther is now old enough to become an apprentice. So let's see. Potential for prankster, seamstress, blacksmith. Okay, I guess she can apprentice as a seamstress then under Josephine. There we go. Okay, they're waiting on resources at the moment. Okay, yeah, I know. I still gotta find you a job. I think I'll probably put him to be a mason. Which he only has potential of 1. Oh man, let me see. Let me check a couple things. Potential of 1.5. Potential of 1. I'm just looking at the star rating down here. If you guys are wondering where I'm coming up with that. Potential of 1. Potential of 1. Okay, so he really doesn't have great potential in any of these. Esther and Arwen met and feel joyful. Okay, so they're becoming friends. That's good. Since he doesn't have good potential anywhere, I'm gonna put him as a mason for now, just because this is the only place where we only have 1 worker. After this event. Okay, so after a seemingly never-ending marriage, Galvain and Ima decide to break up and go their separate ways. Seems like that is for the best. Words of love. Galvain was bored, but in a mood for passion. You just got divorced, man. Slow down. However, not seeing anyone to his liking and finding it frustrating, he decided to write anonymous letters to expose his feelings and distribute them randomly around the neighborhood. What could he write in these letters? Okay, nice words, which would add inspired trait to all villagers and add kindness to him, or dirty words, wow, which would add charm trait to all villagers for some reason, and romantic trait. I'm gonna go with nice words. I think Galvain needs more kindness. When writing letters, one might as well make their recipients happy. Taking his best quill, Galvain decided to randomly praise the merits of everyone, describing qualities that anyone could identify as their own, provided they searched hard enough, and then magic happened. The out-of-nowhere compliments inspired their readers. Now, they didn't solve Galvain's problems, but it did help him find his true calling. Well, that's good. I'm glad that worked out. Let me open up this slot for Achille and put him into work. So, now that they're split, Ima's homeless. I need to fix that. Wow, Galvain kept the house. What a jerk, huh? Pushing Ima out into the cold. So they're both single. She's homeless. Oh, baby's on the way for Andrian and Achille, so that's good. Let me take care of the home thing if I can. Yeah, I've got enough wood. Okay. So let's get a home for poor Ima. There we go. And kick him out. They all need homes, though. That's the thing. They all have to be homed. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get these guys into new relationships now. Eve and Seraphim met and are disappointed. Okay. Well, at least they're not in love. Let's try to find these people happiness again. So let's start with Ima. Alright. Alright, Ima, what do we got? Paul is 27 and an artisan. They both like public executions. Well, that's just dandy, isn't it? He's not charismatic, but his other traits are, skill points are good. He's mean, which isn't great, and he's energetic. Potential as a mason, lumberjack, and farmer. Those are, you know, good, potential jobs. Aspiration is food. I don't know that I want to bring another mean person into the town, though, because that seems to have not worked out so well the last time. So, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find something better. Average, no. Let's keep going. Keep going. Bad, no. Okay, now here's the next good one. Blanche. 20 years old, is a peasant. They have reading and public executions in common for likes. Scores are relatively good. She is rowdy and humble. Her aspiration is crafting. She has potential as an innkeeper, a jeweler, and a butcher. Oh, it doesn't say she has the mean trait. Oh, Ima has the mean trait. Right. That's what that was. So affinity is -3 because of that. She seems okay. She's had it rough. She needs someone brilliant. Well, I don't know if I would call Blanche brilliant. She seems fine, but I don't think brilliant. Well, let's keep going then. We've got a ton of hearts, right? Let's keep going. Let's see if we can find someone brilliant. Theodule, 18, peasant. They have feasting as a like, cuddles as a dislike. Scores are not so hot. Well-mannered, rowdy, glutton, ugly. He's not that bad, jeez. Aspiration is food. Potential as a man of the evening, mason, and baker. Yeah, that's not really... That's okay. This is not striking me as excellent. Let's keep going. We got lots of hearts. Let's find the ultimate match here. Godfrey, 23 and an artisan. They have public executions and feasting and come for likes. Cuddles as a dislike. Pretty good scores here. He's depressive, so that's not great. Rowdy, devout. Knowledge is his aspiration. Lumberjack, rat trainer, man of the evening. Medieval Tinder is quite a lot more detailed. Right? Now, let's keep going. Astrid, 25 and an artisan. They both dislike cuddles. Decent scores. Romantic, lazy, and shy. No. 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 Sabine, 18, artisan, public executions and reading as likes, decent scores. She is kind, proud, funny, nimble. I like this one so far. Potential as a fisherwoman, huntress, and queen. Oh, okay. Aspiration is knowledge. Alright, so I mean, it's not great that she likes public executions, but so does Ima. And the rest of this is pretty good. And she's kind, and we need more kindness in Lakeburg, so I think we've got a winner here. Except for disliking kittens. I don't like the dislike kittens thing, but, you know, we'll make an exception for you. Since Ima's not great either. Alright. Alright. Worrying that books may corrupt the young, or sitting on a cushion to meditate. Ah, shoot. Why am I so bad at remembering these things? I think she disliked books, was it? She likes public executions. And I believe... No, wait. I think she likes reading. It's meditation. There we go. No cuddles before the 3rd date. Well, we know she doesn't like kittens because she's a horrible person. And she doesn't like cuddles. Okay. And how about attending the next public execution together? We know it's that one. They both like public executions, so... It's a match made in heaven, guys. Alright. Making a Tinder just so I can put public executions in my likes. Yeah, you do that, dear. Alright. Congratulations to the happy couple that are just really messed up. Alright, Sabine, we're gonna put you to work somewhere. Oh, Huntress! We're gonna put you to work in a hunter's cabin then. Let's put you there instead of Justina. She's not doing so hot, so there we go, that's much better. We'll put you in there, we'll find something else for Justina in a second. But let's now find a match for Galvain and hope that he can get his frickin' act together. No more throwing up on your soulmate. Alright. Nope, that's bad. Nope. Excellent. Okay, whoa, what is that name? Frenegond. 27, peasant. She likes muscles and cuddles just like him. She just likes silver and gold. Stats are pretty decent. She is romantic, ill-mannered, and mean. Oh, great. That's fun. Aspiration is social interaction. Really? Even though you're mean? Okay. Could do well as a painter, a croupier, or a dancer. Find someone horrible for him. I mean, she's even though she's a good match for him, she sounds horrible as a person, though. She's ill-mannered, she's mean. So, you know what? Maybe he needs a little bit of ill manner and mean in his wife, trying to put him in his place. Let's go for it. Okay, so likes muscles and cuddles, dislikes silver and gold, reading Art of War. Perfect match. Alright. Talks about the importance of big cuddles and a loving relationship. Yes, they both liked cuddles. Ironically. Alright, talk about the sufferings of war, or poetry is a waste of time. She didn't like war, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Say money creates more problems than it solves. Everyone knows that big muscle. No, she likes muscles, she doesn't like money. Okay, there we go. 3 out of 3. Now let's see if these two jerky pantses can maybe teach each other a lesson, hopefully. That'd be good. Alright. So we need 2 jobs. We need a job for Frenegond. Which, yeah, she does. There's no really great jobs for her right now. And then we need a job for Justina. Which is kind of the same problem. Oh, there's a baby on. There's a baby. Here we go. Next baby is Dora. From Andrian and Achille. Dora. Dora is strong. She's a strong little baby. She has good strength and charisma. She has potential as a rat trainer, a priestess, or a miner. That's kind of all over the map, isn't it? She is rowdy. She is club-footed. Okay, poor thing. And simple. So she's not the brightest crayon in the box. So she's strong, but, you know, a little dull. That's okay. Has potential for leadership, though, even though she's dull. Alright. So we got another kid in the village. let me look at Justina again. Where am I gonna throw you? You're gonna do bad wherever I put you. But... Oh, rodent's nest. When did that show up? That's new. I swear that wasn't there before. I guess this is where people come into play for rat trainer? Maybe this just unlocks once you get to a certain point. Negative 40 health. Huh. Used resource food produces impacted service health. As long as the building is active, it continues. It affects an... Bleh. Let me try that again. As long as the building is active, it affects an impact on health will continue. If the building is no longer active, the health penalty will reach its maximum value. Huh. Another baby's on the way. So... I'm not actually... I'm assuming I need a rat trainer here. Who had the potential for that? Oh, I didn't know he had potential as an assassin. Lives of farmer. Didn't someone have potential as a... Was it one of the kids? Because if it's one of the kids, I can't use them yet. How old are Inanna and her husband now? Their hairs are gray. Oh. Good point. Seraphim is 43, and Inanna is 44. But, I mean, that's kind of old for that time, you know? I could have sworn I had someone who could be a rat trainer. Whoop! Okay, I'll finish checking that in a second. Mattress master. Achille needs 12 hours of sleep a day. That's kind of a lot. Some gossipers even pretend he needs 12 hours of sleep every half day. How about offering him a hammock to help him manage his time better, or a job as a mattress tester, perhaps? Oh, they're serious. Okay. So if we give him a hammock, he will get the efficient and grateful trait. If we give him a job as a mattress tester, adds joyful trait to all villagers and bothered trait to him. I'd rather him be efficient, so let's give him a hammock. Whether given in earnest or as part of a joke, the hammock proves to be highly beneficial. Achille can now take short naps during the day, which makes him far more efficient. Well, there you go. Works out. Seraphim and Eve are now charmed with each other. Of course you are. Let me continue looking for... Oh, this person... Is this Ima? No, this is Sabine. Sabine could potentially be a rat trainer. So it has to deal with leadership, it looks like. Oh no! Inanna just died! My goodness. Inanna has died in the street. Poor weather, rancid food, loneliness, and many other dangers from a life of vagrancy eventually took their toll on Inanna Ross's physical and mental health. Homeless though she was, no, she was not homeless. Inanna Ross was still an inhabitant of Lakeburg. May she rest in peace. R.I.P. Inanna. R.I.P. Unfortunately, we all go at some point. Eve and Seraphim met and are disappointed. Okay. Oh, I just saw this. Yeah, I definitely need to take care of this rodent nest. Oh, I didn't even see this baby. Hold on, let me pause for a second. Hold on. Sigismund? Sigismund? That's a weird name. So this is the newest baby. She is shy, nimble, and smart. She has potential as a fisherman, a gatherer, or a prankster. Wow, she is smart. That's an 8 there. And she's dexterous, too. Actually, all her skills are pretty good. It's one smart baby. Alright, so I think the only person who I saw really having much of a chance as a rat trainer was Sabine. So, again, I'm not 100% sure. Whoops, I gotta get Sabine out of her. Where is Sabine right now? What's your job? Where are you? She's a huntress. Oh, she's good at being a huntress, too. Alright, I'm gonna have to put someone else in there. Sorry, guys, you gotta swap out. Let me come over here. Let me see if she can deal with it. Let's see. Consumption, food. Okay, yeah, so I was right. This is considered rat trainer, because this is what's coming up for how she does in the job. Effects of following: service, health, base -40. Production time 351 days. Oh, so she needs food. Base -1, leadership 68. Used resource food. Resources used at the start of production if the amount is on the building stops the activity. As long as the building is active, it affects continue no longer active. Okay, so we gotta get food, which we have oh, we're out of vegetables. Okay, so I think what we need to do, I think we need to focus on getting a bakery now, but we need wheat to do that, and I believe I need to do an upgrade at the farm for that. Yeah, adding a resource, so we're gonna use our money to add wheat as a resource so that we can start producing that and work our way towards a bakery so that we can produce more food. The other thing we can do is go into Hunter's Cabin, and we can add meat as a resource to this one. So that will produce 3 different types of food now. The names are good, but it's the whole Jago thing sometimes. Yeah, Jago, Jaga, Jago. Yeah, that was confusing. Alright. Sewing workshop is waiting for resources right now, but we're starting towards getting bread. We should get meat soon. But we need 11 food even to get started over here. Let me see. I also need to still put Brennigan to work. Oh, Gavain and Ima met, but that's just insignificant right now. So what I could do is open up another space on the farm, potentially, to speed up production there. Or another space under Hunter and speed up production there. I think I'm going to do it on the farm, though, because I want to work towards that bakery. Also, the ambience isn't good here right now, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh! Okay. Justina has died too! Man, they're dropping like flies. Alright, Justina is now gone. That's unfortunate. So now Eve is single. What was Justina doing? She was a hunter, right? Okay, so let's... Sabine, you're supposed to be over in the rodent's nest area. What are you doing? Oh, it requires a number of villagers. Crap, I gotta get a villager. Quick! Pause! I gotta get another villager. What do we got? Okay, we've got Edgewig. 19, peasant. Potential as lumberjack, bard, and teacher. Or Eustace. 26. You got gray hair at 26, man? I'm sorry. Peasant, blacksmith, knight, or guard. Neither of these are great. You know what? Let's do this. Let's find people matches and bring people in that way. So let's start with Seraphim, since he lost his partner first. Let's get the population up that way. All right. Nope, we're not going bad. All right, we've got George, who is 26. They both like the countryside and meditation. The dislikes are a little mismatched. He likes divination, he dislikes it, but they both dislike music. He is not dexterous at all. His other stats are he's ill-mannered, funny, humble, nimble. He can work as a miner, fisherman, blacksmith. Good perception. I mean, I would consider him okay, but not great. So let's keep looking. Ferdinand, 20 years old. They both like meditation. They both dislike music. Bad charisma. The rest of the stats are okay. Indecisive, resilient, and brave. Potential as a teacher, builder, and healer. Meh. So. Let's keep going. Childeric. It's a weird name. 25. They both like the countryside, dislike music. Stats are just meh. Lazy, devout, well-mannered. Could be a lumberjack, mason, or healer. Aspiration of food. Nothing's hitting me so far. Honoring. 24. Some pretty good traits other than dexterous, which is just okay. Ill-mannered, depressive, humble, simple. Okay, that's not great. But she does have potential as a seamstress, prankster, or carpenter. That's not bad. I'd like to get some more positive traits, though. Let's keep going. Siegfried, 26. Dexterous and high charisma. Humble, coward, resilient, robust. Aspiration of perception. He can be a croupier, a hunter, or a merchant. It wouldn't hurt to have another good hunter in the mix. That wouldn't hurt. So let's do that. Let's try Siegfried. So he likes public executions, countryside, and fishing. Doesn't like poetry, art, or dueling. So countryside, fishing, like poetry. Okay, so I think, if I remember correctly, I don't think he liked dancing. There we go. Okay. Talk about painting. Talk about honor to be had on the battlefield. I don't think he liked battle. I thought that was one of his dislikes. Okay, one more. Absolutely charming fishing spot not far from here, or talk about the importance of money in a relationship. I don't... Okay, I'm not sure about this one. Okay, so I think fishing was one of the likes. Okay, I was right. Okay, I just wanted to double check that. All right, it's a match. Let's let these two be wedded. Okay, so now I've got enough people to reassign Sabine back to dealing with this rodent nest problem. And Siegfried can be a hunter. Who's in there right now? Oh, only one person. Okay, so let's bring Siegfried in. So that'll be good. And I need to find a job for Frenegon still, but I also need to find a partner for Eve. So let's find a partner for Eve first. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Alright, Eloise, 22. They like feasting, they dislike music. A lot of dislikes musics, huh? Stats are good other than dexterity. She is kind, boring, and greedy. Okay, kind and greedy don't usually go together, but alright. Aspirations for social interaction. She has potential as a taster, innkeeper, and merchant. None of that is very helpful right now, so let's keep searching. Giulia, 20. Stats are fine. She's aesthetic, greedy, kind, nimble. Aspiration is knowledge. She can be a seamstress, innkeeper, or baker. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. We're working towards getting a bakery, and we have a sewing workshop, so that's pretty good. So she likes feasting, gossip, and flowers. She dislikes treats, art of war, and muscles. Okay, so let's try to remember that. Likes flowers, gossip, feasting. Okay. So it's not gonna be this one because she doesn't like sweets. So let's say this one. Ask for her opinion on divinatory pseudosciences. Propose the idea of picking flowers in the fields. Okay, she likes flowers, so let's pick flowers. And then talk about the sufferings of war. Make fun of people more interested in their outfits than their skills. Shoot. I can't remember which one was the dislike. Is it fashion? No? Okay. That's alright. I still got 2 of them. Alright. Let's get these 2 together. Okay, we now have everyone matched up again. We just gotta find jobs. So let's put you to work as a seamstress. Oh, I already got 2 good seamstresses in there, and I don't have another slot. But can he do something else? What else can he do? Gatherer, prankster, actor. He could be a farmer. Let's see. She's not a great farmer, so let's swap them. Whoops, wrong place. Let's bring you in instead of him. And let's bring him in instead of you. There we go. And whoops, didn't mean to click on that. We're still waiting on food. Oh, right, because I haven't pressed play. That's why. There we go. And we still need to find employment for 2 people. Is there 2 spots over here? Unlocks when, okay. Yeah, it's all by number of. Alright, Galvane, Andrian Met, and Insignificant, okay. Where the heck am I gonna put Yaima? I don't really have a good place for you right now. You are strong. So, let's put you on manual labor for now. And Frenegond. I don't really have a good place for you either, do you? And your stats are not Great. I don't know where to put you. I just clicked on that by accident. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But right now, we gotta get this rodent nest thing taken care of because this is impacting health negatively. So it looks like she started on this now, so that's good. She got the resources she needed to get going. Josephine and Gilia have met. Relationship is insignificant right now. Alright, let's see how our resources are doing. Wood is good. Vegetables is low. Meat is good. Clothing is good. These are things we can't do yet because they aren't available to us. Same with these. Wheat is good. Leather is eh. Stone is good. Okay, so yeah, there's several resources that we're not making yet that it definitely wants us to make at this point, like the bread, the weapons, and the tools. Okay, it looks like health is back to green. 86.5%. So that's pretty good. It was in the red before, so it's improving now that we have someone over at the Rodent's Nest training rats. So, you know, whatever works, right? Okay. Let's see. And how far off are we from a bakery? 45 wheat. Whew. That's a lot. And 300 wood. So we still got a bit of a ways to go to get there. 45 wheat, and we're at 12? Yeah. Whew. Alright. Let's see. And we've got people in there that are relatively good at the job, so we could increase efficiency in wheat. We just don't have a lot of money right now, so if we do that, it's gonna take a while to build the money back up. So right now we're getting plus 54 coins per year, which is not terrible, but it's not a lot. However, for us to reach that bakery goal, I feel like we might need to just suck it up and spend the money. So let's go ahead and increase efficiency on the wheat. I think that's where we need to spend the money right now. Okay. And how old are these kids getting? Let's see. Arwen is 15, so she's getting there. Esther's 11. Alright, so she's a couple of years late. Alright, and these guys are only like a couple of years old. Okay. So Esther, I think, or not Esther, I'm sorry. Arwen, I think, is going to be coming of age soon. I'm not exactly sure what the marriage age is in this game. I'm thinking it's either 16 or 18. Based on the setting and how it seems to be set in around the Middle Ages, it's probably 16. But we'll see. Alright. Things are coming along. I can also start speeding things up as well. The only reason I haven't is because I'm not, like, super familiar with the game, so I didn't want to accidentally speed past something. But now that things seem to be going at a kind of decent flow, I think it would be okay to speed up a little bit and try to get things moving here. Oh, am I paused right now? Come on. No. Alright, there it goes. Oh. I don't know why that didn't work before. Okay. I'm not really in a hurry to recruit more people just yet, but let me see what the offer is for trade. 45 wood for 144 gold. That's pretty good. My only hesitance is that we need wood to make the bakery. But that's a pretty good offer and we could use the gold, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. The wood production is relatively good. Sorry, I just clicked on something randomly. So that'll just make sure we don't fall too behind in money. We're up to 30 in wheat. Oh, we've got an event. The weight of decisions. Ima doesn't know what to do with her life and feels lost. Whatever she does, think, seek advice, look for inspiration, or even turn to faith, everything feels like everything else. What should she do? Make random decisions with dice and cards, or do nothing and wait for something to happen? So if you go random, as in, you know, the dice and cards, you get 80 prestige, minus 40 gold, pleasantly surprised trait. Or if you wait, you get aesthetic, devout, joyful. I don't really want to lose money right now. I just did the trade to gain money, so I'm gonna have her wait. Have her wait it out. Ima waited, not knowing why or what for. Of course, nothing happened, but she eventually had a revelation. Seeking a specific path through a sea of uncertainty is futile, but if you merely wish to move forward, any path will do, and as such, she cannot get lost. This unexpected wisdom became her way of life. Alright. Good for you, Ima. Good for you. Ima and Achille have met and now have a crush on each other. Yep, that was gonna happen at some point, right? Nobody can stay faithful in this city. Okay. It was 45. Okay, I couldn't remember what it was. So we're getting there on the bakery. I need a little more wheat. We need quite a bit more wood. But these are two good workers with just bad ambiance. So let's let them keep going at it. And I know I haven't given her a job yet. I'm just not sure where to place her. And I don't really want to spend the resources right now on unlocking another spot. That is why I haven't bothered. Ooh. 22 per year. 53 per year. Okay, so it's gonna take like another 2 years to get there. So let's speed things up. Okay, let's see what happened here. Andrea and Seraphim met and are secretly flirting. I'm telling you, these guys are terrible. Guys and gals. I'm just taking a little peek around the rest of the map. I don't think anything else really opens up until you like hit certain milestones in the game. Just kind of like how this suddenly opened up. Oh, what's that over there? That's cool. I'm sure that's not available to us yet because I can't interact with it, but that must be something that becomes available. Oh, we've got another dead one. Seraphim has died. We are gathered on this fateful day to pay tribute to Seraphim. Our thoughts are with his family and friends. Pray he finds peace in the afterlife. He was getting up there in age for this time. Alright, so let's see. Siegfried is now single. Oh, Arwen is 18, so I guess that's the age. The age for marriage is 18 because it now says that she is single and homeless. So we gotta get her a home. We're so close to having a bakery too. But I gotta get her a home. Alright. Oops. Another mushroom event with Frenegond. You know what? Let's let her try it. Maybe something useful will happen. So far, she hasn't been very useful. Let's say hello to the leprechaun. Okay. All right, let's put Arwen in a house. Go back over here. And let's find let's find both of these guys. Whoa! They're dropping like flies. I'm still trying to find mates for these two. Alright, Eve is also dead. Wow, alright, hold on. Let me catch up here. Alright, let's one at a time now. Let's find Arwen a mate. Find your soulmate. I actually can start looking in Lakeburg now because so many people have been dying. But she's pretty young, so let's look elsewhere, try to find someone more her age. Nope. Yolanda is 22. She likes flowers. Scores are pretty good. She's humble, funny, and hardworking. Okay, so all positive traits. She has good perception. She has potential as a merchant, fisherwoman, or croupier. Funny and social. Yeah, she seems okay. I mean, she doesn't really have potential for any of the jobs available right now, though. But she seems alright. Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll go with her. We've got a lot of people to get through, so we'll go with her. She likes flowers, art of war, and meditation. Okay, I just said she likes art of war, so we'll talk about honor to be had on the battlefield. Talk about the benefits of meditation. Yep. She likes flowers, so it's not going to be flowers are pointless. Criticize dancing or mention the nice countryside around Lakeburg. I don't... I think it was dislikes dancing? Okay. So, got through that. They're a match. Let's go ahead and get them going. Yeah, I know. The population dropped too far. Okay. We're gonna run through getting these guys their soulmates, and that's where I'm gonna have to end it because it is past 6 o'clock, so I've been going for a little bit over 2 hours now, and it's getting very warm in this room. So we're just gonna find soulmates for these guys, and that's where we'll wrap it. So let's see what we got here. Siegfried. Maybe we can find... Maybe he would be a good match with Viola? How? That's not a big age gap here. And let's go on the surroundings. There's only 2 people, so that's not really a lot to choose from. Let's keep going. No, we're not. Excellent. Let's see. Mirror Gem. 26. Likes fishing, dislikes dueling. Pretty good stats. Her traits are glutton, ill-mannered, and brave. Okay, so negative, but not, like, hugely negative. Aspiration is crafting. Potential for bard, thief, and builder. Well, since she's an excellent match and these stats are okay, I say let's go for it. So she likes fishing, flowers, and reading. Okay, let's talk about... Nope, let's not talk about that. She likes fishing. I misread that. Okay, so talk about abolishing the death penalty. Criticize barbarians to see dueling as a hobby. Yeah, she didn't like dueling. And then seek a dancing partner or talk about the importance of big cuddles in a loving relationship. I don't remember either one of those being alike. Huh, I must have forgotten one. But... Oh, thank you. I try to make them informative. Can be a little bit tricky trying to multitask, but especially when I'm doing the indie games, I want to make them as informative as they are, as I can, so that you guys, the people in the stream, will hopefully be able to make an educated decision about whether you want to actually get the game or not. All right, one more. Giulia. Giulia? Not sure how to pronounce that. All right, let's see what we can get for her. Nope. Don't give me the average. All right, excellent. Crispin, 22 artisan. He likes gossip, dislikes muscles. Okay. Stats are okay. Traits are social, mean, devout, simple. Potential as a baker, rat trainer, and butcher. Aspiration is social. So it's not great that he's mean and simple. That's not terrific. But he does have potential as a baker and rat trainer, which is good. Just don't like these traits. Especially that can be passed down to children. Let's see if we can get a little bit better than that. Martha, 24. Not strong, but her other traits are okay. Social, rowdy, boring. Not too concerned about boring. Aspiration is food, has potential as a prankster, taster, or baker. Well, we are gonna need bakers. And this seems pretty okay. So, she likes silver and gold fishing and painting, dislikes muscles, art, and war, public executions. Finally, someone dislikes public executions. All right. So silver and gold. So she likes money, fishing, and painting. Okay, so we're gonna say, what if we abolish death penalty? Because she doesn't like that. Okay. We're not gonna talk about honor on the battlefield. She doesn't like the battlefield, so we'll talk about painting. And then she likes money, so let's not talk about that. But I think she dislikes muscles. So let's say this. All right, there we go. 3 out of 3. It's a match. Okay. So they will say their ideas. And congratulations. And that should bring up the rodent's nest enough to put Sabine back in there to work at the health. All right. And Josephine and Dora met, and that's insignificant right now. Okay, so I think everyone's got a partner now. Yeah, we've got some unemployed folks, but everyone is partnered up. So that should be that. Okay, so we're gonna stop here for today. As I said, it's getting pretty warm in this room, and it's also time for dinner for myself and the dogs. Whoa, that's going fast. Let me press pause. So thank you everyone who has joined the stream today. Appreciate it. Just a reminder that there is a free demo for this game on Steam available right now. So if you want to give it a try for yourself, highly recommend doing that. I think Jolly said earlier that it's like $20 on Steam as well. I don't remember exactly when it's coming out. I think it's later this year, but hopefully today gave you a pretty good idea of what this game is about and if it's something that would be interesting to you or not. I definitely plan on playing more of it myself. I really enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.